what would be your role in a heist crew?
I think I'd be one of like the hype man.
Y'all go ahead.
Yes, I'm gonna motivate you guys. I'm gonna get you excited. I'm gonna get the blood pumping, and then I'm gonna take all legal responsibility out of my hands.
It is Friday, October 24th, and we have another incredible episode of the Daily Friday Podcast presented to you by Cash App, as always. We're talking about the Louvre heist, some thieves that broke into the museum and took off with $100 million in jewels, have not been caught yet. We're talking about the bald promotion for Emma Stone's new movie, Russ and Bron, and George Santos' biggest lies. Then our friend Bryan Baker pops on by. We're talking Dancing with the Stars and some phrases that you can use to show that you know dance. Guys, let's have an episode, let's have an incredible weekend, and let's get into it. It is Friday. Here are the 5 biggest stories that have crossed our desk that we just gotta freaking talk about. All right, we're gonna give you guys something to talk about going into the weekend. Talk about your pregames. Story number 1. How could we not start with the story that is potentially the heist of the century, if not the heist of all time? Doing it for the Louvre of the game. The 4 thieves that broke into the Louvre Museum on Sunday morning and made out with 8 French crown jewels worth over $100 million. They stole that shit in broad daylight. Honestly, if you pull this off, you should get to keep the jewels. I don't think that's a controversial take at all. I think they will get to keep the jewels. They should face no charges for this. Andrew, how tapped in are you to this heist? Have you been following it?
I've been following every second of it.
How can you not?
I am so impressed by all the people that are romanticizing the heist and how it must have felt. I've seen a lot of people say... What a rush,
dude. What a rush.
What a rush. And I've seen a lot of people say, like, do you think they kissed afterwards? Do you think they listened to Robbers by the 1975s?
Yeah,
while they
like,
rode
do
on
you
their
play
scooters?
music in the car as you're driving away?
Right.
Yeah,
as they're driving into the sunset.
These are all the questions that cross the mind. I mean, here's what we're going to do. We're going to break down how this happened because I did actually a lot of research on this for the first time in a while. I actually did my research for this podcast. High level, what I'll say about this heist is it feels like the kind of heist that like I would plan. Like it was pretty simple and just relied on like brute force and just like bold, daring, and cunning nature. All right, let's break down how this went down. So Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m., a truck rolled up to the gallery at the Louvre Museum with an extendable ladder. Okay, so they pulled up a ladder next to a balcony that went to a gallery. So folks, this is why you always get forklift certified. All right, ladies love a man who can operate heavy machinery, and this was step 1. They got to the balcony. They used tools to cut through the window pane and enter the gallery. Once they were in there, they basically just smashed 2 display cases and snatched all the jewels. Okay, so first of all, that's just genius. Like, why overcomplicate things? Just cut through the window and smash and grab. That's the move. When the alarm started to ring out, security guards showed up. They threatened them. They said, fine, take the jewels, whatever. They ran away. They climbed down the ladder, and they hopped on their scooters, and they ran away. All of that happened over the course of 7 minutes. 7 minutes. That's insane. 7 minutes, and they made $100 million, which, as we all know, is the remainder of Zach LaVine's contract as well, just for context. As they were fleeing, they left a crown on the ground. Did you see this, Andrew? They left behind the crown of Empress Eugenie, one of my favorite empresses.
I did. I saw that. A lot of people were like, what do you think the conversation? How do you think the conversation went down when they got to the rendezvous spot or whatever it's called?
It's like, you got them. Okay, we got 1, we got 2, we got 3.
And he's like, you got the necklace, you got the beads, you got the rings, and you got the crown, right? And that one guy's like, so something
funny
happened.
Thing about the crown.
Yeah. I mean, one time
they're like, we kind of did it for the crown.
Yeah. That was kind of like the
you got the pendants.
thing.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, you kind of had one job.
Nice.
You couldn't finish
You were the
it.
crown guy, bro.
Yeah. I mean, one time I dropped our Cane's chicken coming home from the bars.
That's tough.
On a scooter, and my friends still haven't forgiven me, so I can't imagine what
you're like. Yeah, I got the drinks, and they're like, "Oh, sick."
Still had the drinks.
Like, we don't have fucking water to drink here. Like, we need the Cane's chicken.
Yep.
That's tough. So that crown was damaged, hopefully not beyond repair, but they left that behind. They fled on motorcycles, on motorbikes, which actually are kind of hard. It's a big thing in Europe. People ride around on motorbikes. I actually This is a funny story. The day before our wedding, we were our like videographers were like, we're gonna film you and Nicole like riding around on bikes and like get like cool footage of it to like for the scenery. I was like, cool. I went to go pick up the bike. I tried to like pull away and I literally fell off the bike and cut up like my entire leg the day of my wedding. So anyways, it's actually harder to ride a bike than people think.
So originally I heard that they fled on scooters.
Yes.
And my original thought was that they were fleeing on like the Lime
scooters. They have to like tap like Apple Pay.
Yeah.
No, they are they're like motorized scooter bikes. They're like, we don't really have a great comp for these in America.
I guess I just don't get, how does security just let them take it away? Isn't the whole reason that there's security is if they see someone messing with the glass? Like, isn't their priority to stop that person, not get everyone out of the...
It's a tricky thing because it's like, you're right. Like, what is a security guard for if not to stop thieves from smashing a display case and grabbing jewels? I think they like threatened them and then they left, but like... I guess you got to be ready to die for the jewels, right?
You got to be ready to die for the jewels.
Guy.
Maybe they're a part of a union.
Maybe they're part of a union. Exactly.
And HR told them to not stop any of the robberies.
Exactly. It's kind of like
liabilities.
A Walgreens. Yeah, it's like a Walgreens. Dude, yesterday I was at Walgreens in like down the street here in LA, and some guy just walks out, and the cashier was like, "Oh, there goes another one stealing shit." And I was like, "Okay, so like, why am I paying for this right now?"
Yep.
I will say one of these security guards did do their job because they tried to light their truck on fire and burn it, and they were stopped by security personnel from doing that. So at least someone gives a fuck around the Louvre.
Yeah. Someone wasn't part of the union.
Also, like, burning your truck is like, I feel like that causes more of a scene than like anything that would come from them knowing where you got the truck.
That's messing with the crime scene at that point.
Yeah, exactly. Never return to the crime scene. Never do that. Never mess with it. Some of the things here that people are going to trying to figure out is like, A, what went wrong that this happened? So there was a security, one of the areas of this did not even have a security camera, which they're trying to find out if they hacked into it or if it was just an issue with the place. Recently, the Louvre Museum had some of their funding cut, so this is also another problem. They've now gotten funding back. Here's a conspiracy theory. After this happened, Macron said he was going to invest like 700 million pounds or whatever. Maybe they did this to get more funding for the museum. They're like, this is a need for us here. Just a thought. They're going to have a lot of trouble. I mean, you can't really like resell these jewels, right? Like, no one's going to buy this crown. So what has been happening a lot is they will now melt these down and sell like the diamonds and the parts as raw materials. So these could be gone forever. I will say the French are freaking out a little bit. Macron called the raids an attack on our history. Jordan Bardella said it was an intolerable humiliation. Marie Le Pen said it was a wound to the French soul. Like, relax, guys. It's not like, it's a little dramatic, don't you think?
I would like to poll every French citizen and ask them if they could name everything that was stolen.
Exactly. Like, if they knew about this before this happened.
Yeah.
Like, the museum has now been reopened. Do you think if they returned these and just put them back there just to like send a message, they would be forgiven?
I would forgive them.
I would forgive them. Yeah, I think the world would forgive them, but maybe not the museum.
This is sort of like the Luigi hunt for me in the sense that I just want to know what they look like. You know?
I just want to see.
What kind of person.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. What if these are hot thieves?
What if they are hot?
They're probably hot.
They sound hot.
Yeah.
They sound hot.
It's been a good time to do a heist lately. Recently, a Picasso painting worth $650K vanished as it was in transit, and an Egyptian ancient painting was stolen from a cursed tomb.
Wow.
It's a good month to have a heist.
It is.
We should fucking heist. You and me, bro.
Yes. If there's anyone out there that's been sitting on it, this is your moment. This is your sign to go on that heist.
Take those plans out of the group chat into real life, bro.
Yes.
Stop saying like, yo, we should heist. Be like, tonight, a heist.
Yes. Get your boys together.
What would be your role in a heist crew?
I think I'd be one of like the hype man. I think I'd be doing like the pregame speech. You know,
like, y'all go ahead. I'm gonna
yes, I'm gonna motivate you guys. I'm gonna get you excited. I'm gonna get the blood pumping, and then I'm gonna take all legal responsibility out of my hands. You know,
you are a master motivator about this. I feel like I would be like a really good in a short burst. Like I would run through the door, punch a guy, but like I would lose track of like what I'm supposed to do. I would like accidentally like hurt someone, and it would be actually backfire on us.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I was a little too hype.
Yeah, I'd want to be like the Heist chapel. I'd want to pray over everyone before and after.
The Heist chaplain.
Yeah, the chaplain. That's what it is. Chapel.
Yeah, I think every crew. Yeah,
the chaplain.
That's true. Every crew needs a good chaplain. I've always said that. A lot of people have been saying this is actually promo for the new Now You See Me movie, which is a heist movie. Did you see the original Now You See Me?
I have. They're amazing.
They're so good.
Excited.
This is the third one coming out in like 2 weeks. That's been a joke online. I will say, transitioning to our next segment, speaking of incredible movie promotions, the Balds Only promotion for the new Emma Stone movie. Andrew, have you seen this at all?
I have, and
I love this one so much.
I'm a little disappointed because I heard they started letting bald caps in.
They did, yeah. So there has been some controversy about that. So for context, yes, Emma Stone's new movie, Bugonia. She is bald in the movie. I don't know a ton of actually stuff about it. I think she's being tortured because they think she's an alien in the movie. So she's bald. As a promotion for this, a movie theater in Culver City, Los Angeles, is having a special screening where if you shave your head or you are currently bald, you can watch the movie for free, which is a huge day for high school gym teachers everywhere. Finally a win for bald people. Massive day to be an accountant. You finally get a W. People could show up and get their heads shaved as well. So if you were looking to save like, money on a haircut, haircuts can be expensive these days, and you're like, fuck it, I'm going bald. This is the perfect time to do it at the Bugonia screening. Andrew mentioned this a bit earlier. It was taking so long to shave people's heads that the movie had to start. So they started to just give out bald caps, which is a bit not that cool. That's kind of like lame.
No, you need to be bald.
You need to be bald.
I've been seeing these billboards all over LA promoting this movie, and I thought Radiohead was coming out with a new album. Do you know what I'm talking about? The Radiohead album cover?
Yes.
I mean, it is the same exact thing.
Honestly, I feel like movie marketing is my current favorite form of marketing that's going on right now. Because it's like fun. It leans into a little bit. I saw a cool article today that a lot of movie studios are hiring like TikTok fan edit pages.
Yes.
To like do cut-ups for their movies on TikTok, which I think is really smart. Movies are fun. The marketing should be fun. Get a Dune bucket that you can fuck. Get that Freaky Friday popcorn switchable bucket. I'm here for movie marketing. It's the last form of advertising that does not feel like totally manipulative and like fucking with you because you're going to a fun experience.
Agreed. The Longest Walk did a screening where you would walk on a treadmill at, I believe, 3-4 miles per hour.
Yeah, like for the
entire movie. And if you couldn't do it, you were escorted out. Unfortunately, I heard that everybody made it through. Which
so it's like, wait, so it's actually not that hard to do?
It's actually
like
not
this movie's
hard
not
at all.
Actually that scary?
Well, I heard they didn't stay true to the actual pace that they were walking in the actual movie. Would have loved to see how that
I would love to actually walk while seeing a movie. Like
exactly.
Get my steps in. It's like those little walking treadmills you have in the office.
Yes, exactly.
I think that's a great move. Speaking of promotions, the new promo for the NBA season just dropped, and it's the latest beef between the two biggest stars for me personally, LeBron and Russell Westbrook. This tweet reads like an NBA Centel fake tweet. So there's a book coming out about the LeBron Lakers from a couple years ago. And one of the quotes that came out was how Russell Westbrook has grown tired of LeBron's fake behavior during their time in Los Angeles. It's pretty funny. I'm going to read the whole quote here. Russell Westbrook, I hate that fake shit. I just can't do it. Facts on God. LeBron sounds like he would be not a fun person to hang out with, but let's continue a little bit. So things that Russell Westbrook had a beef with LeBron about. LeBron quietly pushed for a reunion with Kyrie Irving, a move that would have required trading Westbrook, despite publicly denying it. That's kind of par for the course. LeBron saying, let Russ be Russ, but didn't actually support him behind the scenes. This was my favorite. Actually, these two are my favorite ones. Westbrook saw multiple examples of LeBron misrepresenting himself, claiming The Godfather was his favorite movie but not knowing a single line, carrying the autobiography of Malcolm X to interviews without being able to discuss it, and even saying he predicted LeBron's 81-point game. This made him view LeBron as inauthentic. It's pretty funny because like these are just the things that people like get mad about him on Twitter. It's like Russ, don't like take credit for like getting mad at LeBron for lying about stuff. Like these are all things pulled from online. The funniest part of this was during a Lakers team event where Will Smith came to speak. LeBron and AD suddenly walked out before Will Smith arrived. Minutes later, they returned acting overly friendly. LeBron dominated the talk, asking questions and quoting movie lines. It's pretty funny. Like imagine Will Smith is like, I actually thought that went really well. Like, I had no idea LeBron was just being fake this entire time. Yeah, I don't know. I think we were talking about this earlier this week. It's just funny that, like, even in the NBA, there are power dynamics.
Exactly. There's always going to be a food chain.
But, like, why would Russ think that he gets to be in charge of, like, he's clearly not the alpha of the team.
Right.
LeBron is the greatest player of all time of our generation. Russ is good, but why would he think he gets to run the team? It makes no sense to me.
But it's crazy to think that in every facet of life, there's always going to be favorites.
100%.
You know? And guys like LeBron get to skip practice while even former MVPs got to go to every single one.
I will say, though, like if Russell Westbrook was in his prime, I'm sure he could have gotten away with shit. But, like,
100%.
Who do you think in this office is the LeBron? I mean, you're obviously the LeBron. I'm the Russ.
Podcasting.
Like, I used to be good, but like I kind of fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, you're kind of like chopped unk now.
Yeah, chopped unk.
Yeah.
And you're obviously GOAT Alpha.
Neff. Yeah.
GOAT Neff Alpha.
What they call me.
The NBA is just a true reality show. Big thing this week. Amazon had a tough week. AWS shut down on Monday, which honestly was great for us around the office. Amazon Web Services accounts for 30% of the internet traffic online. All of these things we're relying on it. Fortnite shut down. Snapchat shut down. Asana, my top 5 favorite project management tool that we use here in the office, also shut down. So there's a beginning part of the week where there's nothing better at a job when, like, the server's down or the internet doesn't work and you're like, I can't work. I might as well just go home. This is just an example of how technology has infiltrated our lives to an almost unacceptable level. People's smart beds, $2,700 that they pay for a smart bed, they didn't work. So people couldn't sleep in their fucking beds because AWS was shut down. This is why, like, I'm really scared when I see Waymo and, like, Teslas and shit, because it's like, if there's, like, a fucking outage, someone hacks into your car, we're so fucking fucked. It's over.
I've seen people locked out of their fridges because they got the smart fridge and there's a update that they don't have. They can't get any food.
I really want to say I'm going to go off the grid, but I'm not.
Never.
You can't live off fucking never.
I need my $2,700 smart bed.
I need my $2,700. One other really quick thing that I thought was funny this week from the Amazon world. Did you see Amazon Prime Video's tweet about this woman who got engaged?
I didn't.
A woman got engaged online, and it was a picture of her engagement ring, and it was like not the fanciest ring of all time. And Amazon, but it was like a normal woman, and Amazon Prime retweeted it with like, this ring looks familiar, with a picture from Summer I Turned Pretty and like the terrible ring that he had, like the shitty ring.
Yeah.
And this woman was like, what the fuck? Like,
wow.
You just blew me up for no reason. I'm like, my fiance got me an engagement ring that wasn't that nice. And they have since apologized. But they should pay for her wedding. Last story of the week. You know, we don't like to get totally political on this show, but when it comes to the greatest liar of all time, we have to touch on our boy George Santos. He was freed from prison this week. We're not going to touch on any of that stuff. What I'm going to do is, Andrew, I'm going to read you some of the things that he lied about.
Okay.
Or not lied about. And you're going to tell me if this is something that he actually lied about or not.
Okay.
If this is something he said he did or not. So George Santos, if you don't know who he is, are you familiar with George Santos?
I am, yes.
Yes, he was a New York politician who basically lasted about 8 weeks. He was lying about everything in his life. He went to prison. He's now back out, and he actually also immediately joined Cameo.
That is the pathway.
Of course.
Yes.
Disgraced politician to Cameo
yes.
creator. Okay, George Santos. He said he produced a Broadway musical, SpongeBob the Musical.
That's like something he lied about?
Yeah.
Yes, he did lie about that.
He did lie about that, but he said he produced Spider-Man the Musical.
Oh, okay.
But there was no record of him. Also, this was famously the biggest flop in Broadway history. So, like, why he wanted to seem like he did?
Right. He's kind of the Ice King.
The Ice King in a lot of ways. He said he was a star volleyball player at Baruch College.
He did lie about that.
He did lie about that, yes. Crazy thing to lie about. He said that he is Jewish.
He did lie about that.
Yes, he is not Jewish. He said he was, I didn't mean Jewish. I meant Jewish, like I'm kind of Jewish, which is hilarious.
I mean, nobody doesn't like him.
Nobody doesn't like him.
Nobody doesn't like him.
He claimed that he starred on Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
He did not lie about that.
He did not lie about that. Good. He said that he starred on Hannah Montana, though.
Oh, okay.
Which I would know if you starred on Hannah Montana, bro.
Yeah,
He's
maybe in drag.
Drag. Yeah, but he still said it and he still didn't do it. So it's like, why lie about that? Okay. He used campaign finances on OnlyFans.
He did lie about that.
I guess this segment might be a little confusing. He did use campaign finances on OnlyFans and he did lie about that.
Wow.
So he said, I have a girlfriend that goes to a different school and you just don't know her.
No, that was me. I lied about that.
He did not lie about that. He is a gay man, but he never lied about that. My favorite moment from George Santos' recent history, this is during the brief time that he was in office. He left someone's office holding a baby in his arms like an infant. And when someone asked if it was his baby, he said, not yet. So, shout out to the GOAT, back in the wild and doing the damn thing. All right, guys, that's our top 5 stories this week. We're going to kick it over to an interview with our absolute boy, our friend, our coworker, Bryan Baker, who is the expert on all things Dancing with the Stars, here to tell you why you should be watching Dancing with the Stars this season and to also explain the new meme sweeping the nation, the Group 7 meme. Bryan, take it away. All right, everybody, welcome to the podcast. For the first time in daily podcast history, we have the one, the only Bryan Baker. Give it up for Bryan. Bryan is many things. He's a producer here at Friday Beers for Empty Netters and Red Flags. But he is also legitimately the most successful creator at the company and doesn't even get paid to make his own videos. How many followers do you have right now?
On TikTok, like 545K.
Yeah, don't act like you don't know, by the way. You're like, I don't know, like 544.
Well, after the
like that.
Dance with Stars last night, I get a boost every Tuesday.
True, got it. That nice little Tuesday bump.
Yeah.
Sick, dude. Yeah, Bryan, follow him on TikTok, Bryan Baker. He makes incredible TikToks, incredible reels, and he does that as a side hustle.
Yeah, true side hustle. This is the day job. People think I don't have a job. I do have a job. Okay.
Right.
I'm
just
not
squash
unemployed.
that beef right now.
Yeah.
When do you sleep?
It's a good question. I was late today.
True, you were late today.
I was up late. I was painting my face green last night.
Yes. Okay. So speaking of this, I've been seeing Bryan's TikToks the past couple weeks talking about Dancing with the Stars. I knew I had to have him come on because I love a reality TV show. I have not been following Dancing with the Stars. Bryan is the king of Dancing with the Stars. So he's here to teach us why you should watch Dancing with the Stars and some phrases that you can use to make it sound like you actually know what you're talking about. If you like overhear someone at a party talking about Dancing with the Stars, you can enter that conversation with like 10% of the information. Right?
Yeah, 100%.
Sound fair?
Yeah, I got you.
How did you get into Dancing with the Stars before we get into it?
I got
a
it.
Story.
Yeah. So I started watching Dance with the Stars like every episode last season.
Okay.
Because Joey from The Bachelor was on the show.
Got it.
And
I've stopped following The Bachelor.
Yeah.
But okay.
Well, he kind of like revived that franchise. I think everyone was a big fan of his.
Cool.
So he was such a great, like down to earth, normal guy on the show. And I heard he was on. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna check that out. And they also had
support Joey.
Yeah. They also had Dwight Howard on, and I was like,
wow.
I'm gonna check that out too.
How did Dwight do?
It's hard when you're tall.
Yeah.
Like, and his partner was, I think, like 2 or 3 feet shorter than him. So
that's tough.
Yeah,
he doesn't seem like he's the most like fluid guy though.
Yeah, he wasn't very agile. They
Yeah.
relied heavily on like tricks and flips and lifts.
Yeah, you
and,
can like throw her in there.
Yeah.
And shit. Yeah.
So
wow, good for Dwight.
Yeah. He actually better than I thought. But so I started watching last season, fell in love with it, went back on Disney Plus and watched all the seasons they had on there, which is like from season 31. So
wow,
that was when I think Charlie D'Amelio won.
Wow.
Xochitl Gomez won.
Charlie D'Amelio is Dixie's sister, she's the less famous one.
If you weren't already aware of her, yes.
She's also now on Broadway as a dancer.
Yeah, so
she could EGOT vibes.
I guess she's great.
Yeah.
And her whole season, like she's the most phenomenal dancer I've ever seen. Like I fell in love with like her on the show in general. So
her as a person.
Yes, her as a person, her as a dancer.
Yeah. Did she win or no?
She did win.
Wow.
I think she had like
finally a win for Charlie
she needed that one. I think she had 6 straight weeks of perfect scores, which is like
wow.
Yeah.
That's legit.
She's the real deal. So yeah, I guess since then I've kind of been dialed.
And now you've started posting this year. So what is it? It's like straight white guys thoughts on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, week 1 I was like, I'm just like rip this and I'm gonna do straight white guy thoughts, Dance of the Stars week 1, and that kind of everyone loved that.
Yep.
So
and then here we go.
I got a format.
Chasing the dragon. Yeah, there we go. We love a good format. So this season, the cast is pretty sick.
Yes.
I was actually looking at this. So if you don't know, Dancing with the Stars is like, it's extremely self-explanatory, but there's like 20 contestants, and every week they learn a new dance and then they get kicked off. The worst person gets kicked off pretty much.
Yeah. I don't know how much they come in. Is it 20? I'm not even sure.
Maybe it's less than that.
Yeah, they're at 10 right now, or there's like 9 people
15,
left.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, they teach them classic ballroom dances every week. Ballroom in Latin, like tango, Argentine tango,
nice.
Waltz, foxtrot.
Do you find yourself like learning, like, do you like want to learn these things as well?
I'm definitely interested in like a good tango here and there, and like the tango frame.
Good tango never hurt anyone.
Yeah, the proper frame for a tango. Because when we get into the buzzwords, frame's a big one you should use a lot. But yeah, no, I'm definitely interested in dancing. Like I don't know if I do take classes, but I like learning.
Like have you tried any of these moves like IRL?
No, I probably just like I do the frame pretty frequently just because like it's fun, and Derek Huff taught me how to do it, so I flex that on people.
Nice, I get that. Yeah. My wife and I like took dance lessons for our first dance, and that's the only time I've like actually been taught how to dance. Like as a guy, like maybe it's a different generational thing, but like in high school and college, like I just grinded. Like just like kind of like I'm like, what am I gonna do at a wedding?
Yeah, it's a frat flick and a
like
freak dance.
Yeah, exactly. Like hands in the air. So like I think it is good for men to know how to dance.
Yeah, well, two of the pros in the show, they're married and they have, I think, a side hustle where it's weddingdances.net or something, and they teach people how to wedding dance.
That's sick. And wait, isn't the host the guy from Fresh Prince?
Alfonso, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He's the man.
He's had a nice little career. He also does America's Funniest Home Videos, I think.
Yeah, he's a great just network television guy.
Okay, all right. So walk me through briefly who is on this season, just so people like why should you watch it just from a cast perspective? Who are some big names?
If you're big into social media, Alex Earl's on the show.
Wow, Braxton Berrios is
Braxton Berrios' girlfriend is on the show. Yep. If you've heard of her. Robert Irwin is on the show. He's everyone's favorite.
That's great.
Almost like America's Sweetheart vibe.
That's tough to beat.
Yeah, a couple of the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives girls are on it.
Okay.
Whitney and Jen.
Is Whitney the one that did the like when my baby is in the hospital?
She did that. Yes, that's what.
Have you grown to like her a little bit more this season?
Yeah, so she's kind of the villain of the show.
Got it.
For like a weird reason. Like she has past dance background, and people
think it's not fair.
Yeah, people hate that for some reason, and I'm kind of just like, oh, she's like objectively really good. I like watching good dancing, so I like her.
You're a dance purist.
Yes.
Some people watch for the drama. You watch.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm dance purist. Just give me the proper technique and a solid dance, and I'm sold. So she's great. Yeah.
Okay. Baron Davis eliminated.
Baron Davis got knocked. I was sad about that.
That's crazy that Baron Davis.
Nick's legend. People forget.
Nick's goat. Yeah, the Warriors 8 seed season. Yeah.
Yes.
He's a fucking legend. And Hilaria Baldwin was on this season.
Hilaria Baldwin was on.
And you actually got to meet these people. Right?
I did get to meet her. She's a lovely person.
I love that. Did you meet Alec?
I did meet Alec.
That's sick.
Met her whole squad. They were great, very kind to me.
You met all the kids?
Not all the kids. They weren't all there.
Just a couple.
Yeah. But no, big fan of hers. She kind of they did her a little bit dirty, but that's for another podcast.
That's tea, bro. That's tea. Wait, so okay, and then how do you get eliminated? Is it like you have the lowest score, or is there a fan voting element?
It's a combination of the scores and fan voting. So like fan voting kind of carries most of it.
Okay.
Which can be a little bit annoying because Ilaria was objectively like one of the best dancers, but
people just don't like her.
People didn't really like her, so like they kind of voted her off earlier than expected.
Justice for Hilaria.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I've been saying that.
I've been saying that.
All right. So what is some reasons that people should be watching this show?
I mean, if you're a straight guy, like you can just get in touch with like your whimsical side a little bit more, Like I think we all need a little bit whimsy in our life. And who doesn't like dancing? I feel like when I watched like Charlie dance, she did a Viennese waltz to Glimpse of Us by Joji, and I got chills. Like I legitimately had tears in my eyes.
Wow, bro, I hope.
And it's like this. No, literally, like it makes you feel. I told her this to her face, like when I met her. It just makes you like feel something. It's like looking at art. Like you can't really explain why you feel something, but like
it's cool to feel stuff.
I think it makes you feel alive.
I love that, and there's also like a competition element to it as well.
Yeah, they're competitive,
Yeah. And you are learning about dance because earlier today you were talking about someone that got eliminated, and you were a little critical of their dancing ability.
Yes.
So now you know ball or you know dance.
Yeah. I mean, well, I know enough. I will say people in my comments are kind of like, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. And I'm kind of like, yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole. That's
why people come here.
Is effective.
But I think I make it digestible for people that are like me who know nothing of the technical aspects of what they're looking for.
100%.
But it's more so like a vibes and like feeling thing.
Yeah. Do you feel like if you were at a wedding and you saw people like someone dancing, you could be like, oh, like you can spot it in the wild now?
Well, I was at my cousin's wedding like a week ago or 2 weeks ago.
Like, I just kind of give you a few notes.
And he did his wedding dance, and they had known that I went to the show, and they were kind of like, oh, like thoughts on it, and I was like, oh, like the frame was pretty good. Like could have been a little bit higher.
God, I love it.
Yeah.
All right, how do I show that I know ball, I know dance? What are some phrases I can use to trick people?
Yeah, so like any mention of frame is just like gonna get you pretty.
What does that mean?
Like frame is just like when you're in hold, like in the ballroom dances. Like this is your frame.
Got it.
I will say
is right arm out, left arm back.
I think it's left arm and right arm out.
Okay. Is the posture thing?
It's a posture thing. So, but a lot of the mistakes, like Derek was telling me, is that you want to be like up in it. So like people, their first instinct is to bring their shoulders up, but it's more of like a latch thing.
Okay.
So like I think of it, and I was there with Joey. He kind of says the same thing. Like when you're doing a bench press, how you like contract like your lats back.
All right, thank you for putting it into bench press.
Yeah, it's more so like a lats thing and less of a shoulders thing. And like if you do this for like, try doing this for like a minute while walking around, like you feel your back like very engaged.
All right, cool. I'm gonna try that around the office the rest of the week.
So
just walking around.
Just do that while like spinning around. So any mention of frame is like, solid frame, like wow, strong frame from her there. Like, yeah, wow, her frame was great.
Okay, all right. So if I'm like, yeah, I feel like Alex Earl's frame has been like pretty good the past
few weeks. That's like
that.
That's literally a sentence I've said. So
all right, cool.
Great musicality, which is like just how the movements match the music.
Okay.
And it's like being on rhythm and like
tempo.
Yeah, like great musicality, like she hits every beat, like every step like matches up with the music, and yeah, just more so like having rhythm.
I love that.
Some people struggle with rhythm, like us,
Yeah, us
white fellas.
Yeah, I can go side to side. Like that pitch scene with Kevin James.
A little two-step is easy, but yeah, musicality is a great one to throw out there.
Who is the best musicality this season, just in case I'm like, want to talk about someone?
Wow, who is the best musicality?
Yeah, this could be controversial.
Man, I feel like Jordan and Alex, maybe. Jordan, so she's a gymnast. Like athletes kind of have a bit of an advantage. Okay. Like they're more like they have good coordination and
like a floor routine is kind of like a dance routine.
Yeah, so she did a couple spins last night, and I was like, oh my god, those were so clean. Then I remember like, oh, like she probably does those regardless.
Got
of
it.
dance. Yeah. So
okay, musicality. This one's good. Beautiful lines, and lines just like the visual shape the dancers make with their like arms and like their body. A lot that. Like you want to like finish your lines all the way through the arm and hand. Like you got to turn the video for this portion.
Yeah, it's got to be like a full. Like you can't like stop short and like cut the hand off here. It's got to be like fully through and extending.
Beautiful.
And also it comes from like the body. Like it's not just like you're throwing your arm out. Like it's got to be like a full on like
Okay.
And a lot of the Latin dances are. Oh, I forgot this one. I just remembered it. Staccato. For the Latin dances where it's like very like fiery and like passionate, you want very staccato and short like staccato movements,
Love it.
The ballroom ones are more fluid and everything, but the Latin dance is very staccato movements and
very precise.
Yeah, precise.
Okay. I'm actually going to incorporate these like the next wedding I go to, being like, I love the staccato, by the way.
Yeah, the staccato movements.
Can I say, Danielle? That was
incredible. Just beautiful lines.
Beautiful lines from the two of you at this wedding. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Shit. So, and then the last one I've written down is just like rise and fall. This one is like lesser known. I think this is a niche one that you could throw in there because it only really applies, I think, with the waltz and a foxtrot.
Okay.
And it's the smooth up and down movement of the dance. Like, I've heard, I think when Charlie did a foxtrot, Len said in his critiques of her, he was like, I want to mention an aspect of this dance that I rarely see. Oh wait, no, never mind. This is a different one. Swing and sway.
Swing and sway. Got it.
That's the foxtrot swing and sway that he mentioned. But the rise and fall is like in a waltz and a foxtrot. Like there's a lot of like up and down movement.
Okay,
and you got to be smooth into those. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm butchering.
I'm pretty sure. No, it sounds like you know what you're talking
about. But like
You're explaining your special interest.
Yeah, I do look for like the rise and fall in all those dances.
Got it. Yeah, you're kind of like a commentator that's like never played in the NFL before.
Yeah,
you know, they're like, "Wow, you can't talk about the game." You're like, "No, I observe. I take notes. I'm analytical."
And then if we get a real ballroom dancer here, they'd like yell at me, be like, "You don't know what you're talking about."
It's like you and Kendrick Perkins.
You've never played.
Yeah, like Ryan Russillo.
Yeah.
Like, there's two ways to approach the game.
They're yelling at Russillo. They're like, "You don't know ball, man. You've never played."
Like, no, I grind tape every fucking.
He's
night.
like, "I literally watch more basketball than you guys."
Exactly. All right. Anything else that we didn't talk about that you want to cover before we wrap up the segment?
Nah, I mean, I guess I would just say, tune in. I feel like
tune in. What nights is it on?
It's Tuesday nights. 8:00 Eastern. You can. I mean, it sucks that on the West Coast I got to watch it late, so I don't get the chance to vote. I'd be blind voting, which I'm an objective journalist. I can't do that. You know,
I would never blind vote.
Yeah, I would never blind vote.
I love it.
But yeah, it's just a great show. You know, great music being played. They have theme nights. Wicked was last week.
Yes. So you did the
Halloween.
Wicked full makeup.
Yeah, I went
full
green face in 2025.
We'll put a picture in afterwards. Yeah. Full green face, bro. And full green face.
People
How long did it take you to get off?
Get it off?
Yeah.
I just like hopped in the shower. I came off really quick.
Wow.
Yeah, getting it on to like 30 minutes. I did like multiple coats, and I also just watched the entire show in the green.
And then you watch it in the green, so you're just like sitting there watching. Yes. Solo.
Yeah, just because I wanted to record right after to get it up quickly.
Yeah,
so I'm just sitting there for 3 hours basically in green face.
You got to close the blinds so nobody just looks at it.
They were definitely closed. I also
a straight man solo watching.
I had left my tripod in my car, and I was like, there's no way I'm walking to my car. So I had to like makeshift, like put my phone in like a book.
I love that.
Yeah.
All right, and actually, last thing that we talked about really before this, can you explain the Group 7 meme since you're like a big TikTok guy?
I mean, I'm probably going to butcher it a little bit, but Group 7, from my understanding, is there's this artist, I think her name's Sophia James, and she like just posted a bunch of experimental like TikToks, like Group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
And then 7 was one that 6, 7. Yeah. You're a big 6, 7.
Yeah, obviously. Who isn't?
Yeah.
7 is the one that blew
farmer.
up. Yeah. Okay. That was a clip farm right there. 7 is the one that blew up. I think it got like millions of views, and then people started making videos on it being like, oh my God, who's Group 7? Like, who's in Group 7?
Because the video was like, if you're listening to this, you're in Group 7, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm in Group 7 now.
Yes, yeah. So people, they think it's like a flex to be in Group 7.
People love just being like told something about themselves.
Yes.
That's like positive.
Yeah. I mean, on Dance with Stars set, that I think Ezra walked around like being like, "Are you Group 7?" And like everyone was like
what are you talking about?
So
got it. All right, so this is the new 6, 7.
It's like an exclusive thing.
Is there a Group 8?
Shit, I don't even know.
Shit,
I'm Group 7.
I'm Group 7. That's for sure.
I'm Group 7.
No, I'm Group 7.
Yeah.
Andrew, have you seen the Group 7 stuff? Andrew's also a TikToker.
What's that?
Consumer. You're a TikTok consumer.
TikTok consumer, yeah, not TikTok maker.
Are you a Group 7 guy?
I
That's giving Group 6.
Yeah, bro. Yo,
I'm more like a group,
clip,
group 69, 420
all right,
kind
get
of
this
guy.
fucking guy. All right, well, thank you for joining, Bryan. You're the man. Guys, follow Bryan Baker on Instagram, on TikTok, and tune into Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, thank you for having me, man.
You're the man, bro.
It's been a
Appreciate
pleasure.
it. Andrew, have you ever been scammed in your life?
I have, yeah.
Well, that's probably because you're not using Cash App like you should be, because with Cash App, your security deserves to be a priority. I've been telling you this for a long time. With Security Law, Cash App requires a successful Face ID and biometric authentication to access your account. Guys, it is like your money is being protected by your own personal bodyguard. Here's the biggest thing about Cash App. If you're about to send money to someone and Cash App notices something looks a little bit off and you might be falling for a scam, it will send you a warning before the money is sent to you to make sure you take a second look and confirm that everything looks right. Andrew, do you wish you had something like that when you got scammed last time?
I do, yeah.
You are always making mistakes. Let's try not to make them
Always
moving
getting
forward.
scammed.
If you turn on Security Lock in your Cash App settings, now you keep your account and your information safer than ever. And pay attention to scam warnings if you're sending money to someone new. This is on you as well, people. You got to pay attention. Learn more at cash.app/security. And guys, for a limited time, new Cash App customers can earn $10 if they use code Friday10 in their profile at sign up and send $5 to their friends within 14 days. Terms may apply. Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partners. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures. And now back to the episode. It's time to wrap up the show with our favorite segment that we've come to know and love, the Friday Awards. We're here to give awards to people throughout this week in news who truly deserve them, because we want to celebrate excellence, as always, here on the Daily Friday Podcast, sponsored by Cash App, as always. First award of the week, the snack of the week. Andrew, who would you give the snack of the week to this week?
You.
Oh, stop it. My heart is blushing. My heart is blushing and my heart is full and my face is blushing. No, the snack of the week it goes to the newly discovered species that the Australian scientists have found of crab. Scientists have discovered an almond-sized crab and a tiny lantern shark in Australia. New species, these would be delicious in a seafood tower. Scientists are discovering new things every week. The ocean is a mystery to us all, and there is always new shellfish for us to enjoy. Our second award of the week, trophy of the week. I'm going to have to give this one. We're going to head over once again to Japan. I've become a big fan of sumo wrestling recently. Hoshuru won the grand champion in London, and he was gifted a gigantic bottle of soy sauce. I think that's pretty cool.
That is awesome.
That's enough soy sauce to last you forever.
That is going right on the mantle.
100%,
sure.
Dude. Next award. Lead poisoned food item of the week. We had a big conversation about this last week. Protein powder was the latest food that was stuck with lead. This week, it is cinnamon. 16 brands of cinnamon were found with elevated levels of lead. The cinnamon challenge is about to get fucking radical, dude. I guess I don't use cinnamon that much, so I'm cool with it. But actually, during the holiday, you use cinnamon all the time?
I use cinnamon in my protein powder constantly.
It cancels out PEMDAS?
Yes. I'm making sure that all the lead I'm consuming cancels out the microplastics that I'm also consuming.
Get the lead out, put the lead in.
Yes.
Shout out cinnamon. Hustler of the week. Now, this is between two people, Andrew.
Okay.
I'm going to have you decide which one you think deserves it. Contestant number 1 for Hustler of the Week. A man faked complete blindness for over 50 years and collected $1 million in disability payments. I personally am convinced that Stevie Wonder has been doing this his entire life. There's a photo of Stevie Wonder taking a picture of Michael Jackson with a camera. That's not something a blind man does.
Have you seen the video of Stevie Wonder catching a mic before it falls on him?
No, but I'm not surprised.
Do you want to watch this?
Yeah, I kind of want to watch it. Whoa, okay, wait a second.
You see him kind of
Did he catch it? Yeah, he reached for it. Wow. If you were pretending to be blind, by the way, would you go through life with your eyes closed or just keep your eyes open and wear sunglasses?
If you were pretending to be blind?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would close them. I would do the method acting.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd really commit.
Yeah, as you should.
Exactly.
All right, so that guy's one contestant. The second contestant, a California driver created a DIY license plate trick, and then he got pulled over. Look at the photo of this license plate. He hand drew his own license plate and a fake registration as well. This is kind of like the I am 12 birth certificate from Grown Ups, but I think I got to give it to the blind guy. That's a lot of dedication to fake being blind for your entire life.
50 years, a long
50
time.
fucking years, bro.
Yeah. Do you think he only had to fake it when he was going into the disability office?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't 15 years consecutively.
Right.
I wonder if his other senses just became heightened naturally by pretending to be blind.
Potentially. Do you think the people in the disability office were like, "Ooh, your walking stick looks pretty clean for a guy."
Interesting.
Disabled.
Yeah.
It's almost like you get a new one.
Could you
time.
fake being another thing, like fake being deaf? Like, I feel like blind is kind of hard to fake.
Yeah. I mean, whenever I'm around my girlfriend, I always fake that I can't smell her farts.
No, that's so sweet.
Yes.
You're a really gentle soul.
Good guy. Yeah.
All right, the Just Chill Out Man Award of the Week. We're going to start giving this every week. Kristen Bell. Did you see her Instagram caption this week?
Yeah.
Happy 12th wedding anniversary to the man who once said to me, "I would never kill you. A lot of men have killed their wives at a certain point. Even though I'm highly incentivized to kill you, I never would." I get that this is probably an inside joke, but like, you have to know that you have 5 million fucking Instagram followers and you're a celebrity. Also, the photo is insane. Like, why post that photo? He's embracing her. Have you seen the photo of Hilaria being held by Alec Baldwin?
I have not. No.
That is a hilarious photo.
Oh.
Like, why post these things? You know what I'm saying? Like, just don't post that intimate of a photo if you're a public figure and don't expect backlash. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Kristen Bell and Dax Shepard seem to always kind of be in the news cycle about once a year. I think last year it was because they didn't bathe their kids.
Yeah.
Ever.
Something
and they also
like
didn't shower.
Yeah. A lot of like, I feel like the richer you get, the worse your hygiene becomes.
Yeah, don't have to worry about it as much, I guess.
Yeah, I guess nobody really bothers you.
Nobody's going to say anything to you either.
True. That's the only reason I have good hygiene is just I'm worried that people are going to say stuff to me.
Yeah. People aren't as afraid.
The final thing that I wanted to touch on before we head into the weekend, the most relatable man of the week, an Indian man who staged his own funeral just to see if anyone cared enough to show up. I might do that to maybe knock some sense into the Jets organization. I'm going to stage my own funeral and say he died because the Jets broke his fucking heart. And maybe that'll make some changes around the office, all right? Around the office of New York Jets headquarters. I saw this video that got sent to me probably a million times. Andrew, have you seen this video of the kid walking around and the guy's like, I'm going to send this to you. Hold on.
What's your thoughts on the game?
I hate this team. I was born into this, and I'm not going to ever... I'm always a Jets fan, but, like, I hate this team.
I need to know what game this was.
All right, that was that last week. I mean, it could also have been from any game over the past 10 years. I mean, shout out to this kid. This is how I felt my entire life. Brother, it doesn't get easier. You just get stronger. That's all the news that's fit to podcast this week. Have an incredible weekend. And guys, as always, go Jets. This is the week. I swear to God, if this is not the week, I don't know when the week's going to be.